Goldberg versus The Undertaker. When I say those words, what's the first thing that comes to your head? Blood money? Garbage? Unwatchable? Worst match of all time? Well, today, that changes. Because I fixed Goldberg versus The Undertaker. 2019 Super Showdown. Yeah, I've seen a lot of chatter online saying that that match is one of the worst matches, if not the worst match, to ever be booked. And I kind of have to agree. Like, that match was horrible. And Goldberg was concussed. Undertaker almost fucking died on camera. Like, there was a lot wrong with that match. But here's the thing. I love turning something bad into something good. And I believe that I can make that match better. Or if not, bring it from a half-star match to at least a 3-star match, at least. You know? With the power of WWE 2K, anything's possible. You can have a good match with fucking anybody. And you know how my matches are. I could take Hulk Hogan and an 80-year-old Ric Flair and turn that match into a freaking NXT TakeOver Classic if I wanted to. I'm really good at this fucking 2K shit. So today, real humble. But today, we'll be doing that. Now, this might be a series, actually. But if it is a series, we're going to start off with this Undertaker versus Goldberg Super Showdown 2019. And also, we got a special guest on commentary. Take it away, Daddy!
We are about to witness the clash of titans. One being from WCW's infamous history, a monster among all professional wrestling history. Bill Goldberg is here to destroy a legend known throughout all the land. His name, the Phenom, The Undertaker. Will Bill Goldberg live up to his promise and finally put the debate to rest once and for all? I am the one and only Danny Galvan, here to commentate, here to call this destructive force meeting this immovable object, to call this godly matchup between a man who knows no defeat versus a legend, a dead man. As we array there is nothing like waiting for The Undertaker to make his way towards the ring. And I can only imagine what it's like to be unlucky enough to face off against the dead man one-on-one. If I were in that ring, if I were in the position that Bill Goldberg finds himself in, I would need a new set of trousers, ladies and gentlemen, because The Undertaker has arrived. So many years of nothing but dominance from this man. This legend has given his blood, his sweat, his tears, and yes, even countless of years of his life to this business. And now, it's all come to this monumental, titanic dream match. I am at the edge of my seat, people, because I am even having a hard time deciding which of these men will eventually come out on top. The Undertaker, once an undefeatable god of professional wrestling. He He has now tasted defeat, not once, but twice, at WrestleMania, his very own domain, where he seemed to be immortal. The two men to finally put that legend to rest, being Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate, and the Big Dog, Roman Reigns. But even so, streaks may end, but legends live on. Such as the same for Bill Goldberg's legend. He was once undefeated as well during his tenure in WCW. It was Kevin Nash who brought that all crashing down. And now, these two titans of the industry face off in a once-in-a-lifetime dream match. Here we go. Bill Goldberg, The Undertaker, are now circling each other in the ring. Bill Goldberg, he seems to be pretty excited, but The Undertaker showing him what's in his future if he decides to step forth. Now it's Goldberg trying to intimidate the dead man. Undertaker trying to throw the first shot, but Goldberg with the spear! Oh my God! Right from the jump, Goldberg's going for the kill shot, another spear! Cuts down the Phenom, dead in half! Oh my God. Goldberg might be looking to shock the world here, much like he did to Brock Lesnar! Brainbuster onto The Undertaker! And can you imagine if that were botched? 1, 2... Oh, The Undertaker just able to kick out! Goldberg, I guess, in his old age, couldn't quite get The Undertaker up with the jackhammer. He's going for yet another spear, and he's got it! 3 spears! 1 brainbuster, and The Undertaker is on jelly legs, but maybe not, as he's targeting the legs of Goldberg. Now The Undertaker off the ropes. DDT spikes Goldberg on his bald head. Now The Undertaker signaling for the choke slam. Goldberg better stay down if he knows what's good for him. One more shot to the face for good measure, and another one. Undertaker now trying to display his dominance, trying to show Bill Goldberg that this is indeed his yard. The best pure striker in all of WWE. Undertaker just having his way with the legendary Goldberg. It's been so long since Goldberg was in action before he faced off against Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. In only a few short moments, he dominated the Beast. Looks like he's trying to dominate the Phenom here, but The Undertaker, he's been around the block. Whoa! What a counter there by Goldberg, as Undertaker was looking for that back suplex. Now Undertaker on the outside, but Goldberg giving chase here. Went for that shoulder tackle, but Undertaker able to duck out of the way. Into the midsection. Oh my God, could he be looking for last ride? Last ride onto the announce table, and Jesus! I think the back of Goldberg's head clipped the edge of the announce table. It didn't break, it didn't give way. Goldberg has to be concussed. Something about that seems familiar, no? And now, The Undertaker signaling the end for possibly the career of Bill Goldberg. But Goldberg not giving up without a fight. Look at this. The Undertaker looking for a tombstone, perhaps? Can he hit it? He's got it! Tombstone pile driver by the dead man! Will Goldberg kick out? Yes, he does! We all have to know better by now. It's going to take a lot more than that to take down Bill Goldberg. And now, Undertaker locking into Hell's Gate, that triangle submission hold. Will Bill Goldberg be able to escape? Fighting with all of his life does Bill Goldberg. And now, powering through, prying himself free. The Undertaker now in a vulnerable position here as Bill Goldberg grabs the throat of the Phenom, lifts him up like a child and crashes him back down with that power slam. Perhaps a modified spine buster. I don't think there's an official name for that move. And now Goldberg, there's a name for this move, all right. The spear. Undertaker is down once again, but wisely trying to get back up. Thought he was aiming to roll outside the ring, but outside the ring, Bill Goldberg goes. Now Undertaker trying to signal. He's going for something big. Dead man's dive incoming! My God! Air dead man! As Bill Goldberg is flattened by the Undertaker. Now trying to bring this match back inside the ring. Goldberg is stunned. He's dazed and confused. He's not even sure how it's possible that the Undertaker is still moving the way he does. But oh! Goldberg looking for a cheap win here with that roll-up! Undertaker able to kick out. Goldberg showing that he's not above fighting dirty. Going for that spin kick. I didn't think he could get it up. Now the Undertaker putting the punishment onto the ribs of Bill Goldberg. Leg drop to the throat. Now bringing him back to a vertical base. Goldberg able to reverse that Irish whip. Whoa, malfunction at the junction with the referee. Spin kick by the Undertaker. Throwing out all the stops to stop the momentum of Bill Goldberg as he's choking him out with that top rope. Goldberg's down, but not for long as Undertaker forces him to get back up. Collar elbow tie up. Looking for another tombstone, perhaps? No, just a power slam. Into that leg drop. Undertaker, he is as old as dirt, but he still moves like a cruiserweight here. Crossing the boundaries of what's possible. Bill Goldberg putting it all to rest with that DDT. And now Goldberg eyeballing his prey here. The Undertaker looks dazed and confused, helpless. And now, can he actually get him up with a jackhammer? Oh, he's got him up all right. Jackhammer by Goldberg. Rest in peace, Undertaker. But no, he gets the shoulder up just in the nick of time. Now Goldberg trash-talking the referee, trying to ensure that he actually won there, but the referee assuring him that it was only a 2 count, I should say. My bad, but Undertaker proving to Goldberg that you shouldn't turn your back on the dead. Choke slam city! Now he's not done. Not by a long shot. He's got him up. Tombstone coming up! Right on top of his head. Lays him to rest. Is it over for Goldberg? He kicks out again. Now it's Undertaker who can't believe that Goldberg is still in the match. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This match has lived up to the hype at all points, ladies and gentlemen. Goldberg now groggy on his feet. Undertaker, wait a minute, from behind Goldberg with that roll-up once again, trying to use the dirty tactics. But the Undertaker keeps himself in the match. Ducks the clothesline, spin kick, stuns Goldberg, but Goldberg with that spine buster. I was almost going to say a powerbomb, but that would not have been the right choice of words. No, that might have not been the right choice of offensive maneuvers from Goldberg, but Goldberg trying to establish dominance once again against the dead man. That was to stop the mud hole in him. And the Undertaker trying to fight back here. Goldberg now off the ropes goes Undertaker, but now it's Goldberg who's just super kicks the freaking ref for no reason. Super kick to the Undertaker as well. The ref is down. I don't know why Goldberg thought it was a good idea to do that, but maybe now I'm beginning to understand. Goldberg with the steel chair. You've got to be kidding me. The legend of Goldberg now just resorts to using weapons against the Undertaker. Your own strength isn't enough, Bill? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was funny as hell. I was not expecting him to chuck the chair all the way from the other side of the ring to the dome of the Undertaker. A spear to the Undertaker. Once again, as the referee disposes of the chair. Could this be it for the dead man? Oh my God! Undertaker still kicking out. Now Goldberg once again looking to put an end to the Undertaker. One more jackhammer, one more spear. Everything's doable now at this point in the matchup. The Undertaker doesn't know where he is. One more jackhammer. But the Undertaker able to escape from behind. Chop block to the leg of Goldberg. And now it's Undertaker with the upper hand. Look at the Undertaker with the gorilla press of his own. But Goldberg able to get out of the way. Off the ropes. This one's going for that spear, but once again, the super kick commences right on the jaw of the Undertaker, but he catches that other attempt. And now he's got Goldberg up for a modified choke slam. And now Goldberg about to know what it means to rest in peace. Tombstone pile driver. And oh, Undertaker not gonna let things lie with another one. Back-to-back tombstones. That has to be it. Surely that has to be it. No. The Undertaker has gone for a three-peat. Wait a minute, no he's not. Last ride. Incoming. Down goes Goldberg. The last ride and two tombstones. Surely that's it. Goldberg kicks out again. What? Now listen, I'm all for this match continuing, but this is just ridiculous. What are either of these men going to have to do to keep the other one down? And you can see the frustration in the Undertaker, and he's just stomping all over the body of Goldberg. Now turning him back around, just to stomp him in his face once again. Kick to the side of the head, and now Undertaker looking to put Goldberg to sleep. The animal has to tap out. Even Goldberg has his limits. Oh my God, that's it, he taps! Goldberg taps, and The Undertaker has put things to rest once and for all. My God, what a clash of gods. Goldberg starting off fast and strong with the multiple spears and the brainbuster. Both these men firing bombs at each other, left and right, tombstones, jackhammers, spears, choke slams, last rides, but in the end, The Undertaker was the one standing tall above all the rest of the legends. He did it for Paul Bearer, and he did it for everyone who still believes in him to this day. The legacy of The Undertaker lives on, and you know what? Goldberg has nothing to be ashamed of. He went toe-to-toe with The Undertaker and gave him a run for his money, all right. This was everything that I have dreamed of and more, people. Goldberg and The Undertaker facing off in a squared circle here at Super Showdown. And I was blessed enough to be here to see it all. And you can see The Undertaker just had enough of Goldberg at the very end of this match. Two tombstones back to back, followed up by the last ride. And honestly, I thought this was it. I thought it had to be it. But by the grace of God himself, Goldberg was able to get the shoulder up and continue to fight. But in the end, he could only fight for so much longer as The Undertaker forced Goldberg to tap out. The Phenom reigns supreme. Goldberg now rests in peace. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Super Showdown. I have been the incredible one and only Danny Galvan. And it was an honor and a privilege to witness this monumental moment in wrestling history. Good night, and thank you all. I'm out.